To my live stream. I'm waiting to see if I'm live. So I basically left the live stream on a very angry note, and I've kind of learned that I need to stop being angry. Last time I played, okay, who's this three? There is four actually. Okay, so I am waiting. I wanted to wait and hear ideas from you guys about name ideas, but I still haven't heard anything back from you guys. So I'm still happy to wait for now for one more live stream, I think, and then not wait anymore. Pretty much. So what we're gonna do in this live stream is we are going to test an idea that I have, which is pretty much I'm gonna show you. So basically I have an idea for a so while I'm connecting to my test theme park, I just wanted to test an idea about what I'd like to do, and that might be the title of my. I might just put that as a title for the live stream. Creating a test theme park. Okay, I've reset that. So I've kind of given my live stream a new title. So yeah, so if you recall, I did a lot in the last live stream. And in this live stream, I'm going to be focusing in this park before actually creating a new park. And that's because of the fact that I have an idea of a entrance design. It'll probably need more space than this, to be honest. Okay, maybe I need to build a brand new one. So let me just exit. And let's just build a brand new one. This could be a test roller coaster one. Sandbox. Let's build. That's quite cute. That's cute. They make sounds. We're gonna pick this one. Which is about just normal green life. So I don't want to have limited money though. And we're gonna call it test. What new? Did you say limited or unlimited? Oh, I said unlimited money. Okay, so I don't want to be limited. Okay, so this is the park area. And whatnot. Something I want to do first is settings. Now I'm not gonna go close to the TV to read this, so I'm gonna wait for my live stream. What does this say? Repetition. Enable repetition. Repetition is an aging system that affects prestige. Okay. Reputation, sorry, not repetition. Security features. I think I'll be off. That's okay. That's okay. Don't think so. Allow more interchangeable coaster cards. What does that mean? Allow some coaster cards to be interchangeable even if they use another track. Can cause visual clippings. No. Where's dummies? What is that one? Facility cleanliness. Yep, that's fine. Just gonna scroll down a bit so I can see what these say. Toilet should be clean. Ride breakdowns. Guests can vomit? No, I don't want to see that. That's gross. Oh my god, there's stuff on. I don't know about that. Yeah, okay, I think that's. What happens if I turn that off? Enable staff managing features. Some scenarios require them and will override the setting. Change the setting. Will not only enable or disable the staff energy system, but will also change the values of hiring and their wage. Oh, okay. Remove the limits on banking and sloping angles. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is my test park, and I'm gonna see how I see it. So what I want to do is, you see this tunnel and how you can go inside and build something inside it. Test number 1 is to do. Oh my god, get off from the floor. How do I get off from the floor? There we go. I don't really know how I did that, but I got from the floor. Okay, so we are. I'm gonna try and build that. So I'm gonna go on the terrain tools and raise, and I'll put it as a bigger size. I don't know how big I want it yet, but I don't think that's big enough. So I'm gonna do it here. Is that the intensity, by the way? I'm not charging my battery. Should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I not? Let me see what it does. If it dies, it dies, but yellow. In a way that's kind of a good thing, right? Okay, I'm not play with that anymore on that side, but I like the size, but I don't think I like the height. Oh god, no, it looks like a sack of potato. What is that tall? Okay, it just turns into a flat volcano. Nope, not what I want. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for either. Okay, let's raise it again. And for now, the shape doesn't have to be perfect for now, because I kind of do ruin the shape. Right. Now I'm gonna lower the, not the intensity, but I wanna lower the size. Just really so I can get guests inside this space. So I'm gonna just say, yep. Yes. However, I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it like a thingy. So that's a good start. So I'm gonna intense it and just do the back. I'm gonna go back. And say about there. And oh god. Okay, it's kind of done the opposite of what I want. But jeez, why is this a lot harder than it should be? Okay. This is also created not the thing that I didn't want either, but in a way it works. Now this is where it's gonna get a bit tricky. Oh, this turns into a rock, so this isn't what I want. I want to turn this flat. So I'm actually gonna begin this as flat as possible. Get it to be as flat as possible. Even now there's an increase, I'd rather deal with the increase. Ay, wrong button. I got the ground flat again by doing that actually. That works. Right, my big issue is trying to raise this bit again. And I'm hoping this can turn into a tunnel now. Which it looks like you can. With a bit of tunneling, which you can do. What's the button? That's the one. Like for example, you go back. The thing is, this idea will work, but like not the way I want it to work. Oh wait, there's more stuff. What's this button? What is this button? Okay, what does this button do? Oh, okay, that's a roughen tool. Not the tool I'm looking for. Then that's a smooth button. What's this button? You create dips. Hello, Sloan. Hi. Okay, if I increase this size, so I'm just testing some ideas. And if I increase the intensity, are you still digging downwards? What if this is the way to build? Sorry, if I lower the size of it, mm, that's the way of doing exactly what I want. And then let me just go underneath. No, it's actually just filled it up. So if I go in... Oh. Well, okay. I need to think about how I'm going to reflatten all of this. Is there like a button to... Reflatten my land? Nope. I think I'm just doing it now, isn't it? Let's put all the intensity all the way up. Let's make my thing super flat again. Ooh! I know how to say this, okay? Right, it's gonna look ugly, but I've just had thought of an idea. Okay, won't go higher than that. However, I have filled up a good amount of water, considering. I don't need it that wide though, so I'll need to back. So I don't actually need it this wide. Okay. That size is a bit better. I do want to fix this though. That's it. Paint a bit green grass. Doesn't look like it at all. Yeah, and then that's it. Can build some bars. So what can I build? I think here I'll increase the size to the biggest I can. I found her more than that. That's interesting. Oh my god, I really hate shapes in this game. Okay. How do you increase the height again? Okay, let's fix the terrain for that slightly. Ooh, that's kind of a no-no. Nope. Opposite effect. That's gonna trigger me a lot now, because this looks really cool. Oh my god, I've only been live streaming for half an hour. I feel like I'm already done. Okay, I can't be done. Okay, right, that's kind of my introduction to the park. Don't know what to do about this yet, but you know, it's actually adding on to my park. Mm, so let's put a bit of scenery out. Um, Alright, let me stop looking at the light. I'm actually gonna get out of bed and actually look. There's a particular. Okay, I'm after this for the fact that. Oh. Okay, you weren't exactly what I thought you were gonna be. You're gonna be in the walkway. It's something like that I was looking for. That's really tricky now. Mhm. Do you know what? For the fact that it says practice, I am gonna stick it. Or is, what do you think I can do that in a create? I don't think I can, but let's see what I can find. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. I think I'm just gonna do it. I do need to see how I would have done it in my other part. I have used a piece like this. Okay. just so they're matching, in terms of like benches and stuff, props. Facilities, loading. Benches. I'm looking for a park bench. It's a western bench. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go normal park bench. So I'm gonna stick one here, one there, one there, one here, one here, and one there. Yep, so far I'm not attracting the girls. Got park in, so let's stick one there, one there, one here, one here. Stick one in this corner. Stick one in that corner. Let's do the same on this side. Let's stick one in this corner, and then let's stick one in that corner, and then we'll go in. Okay? Okay. Cameras? Nope, not cameras. Nope. Okay, so special effects. Not really. I'm after just lighting. Nope. Lights. That's the thing I'm after. I didn't realize there was going to be a little pond anyways. Yeah, that looks nice. Whoops, so one. And spotlights. One there. And then from the back as well. Yep. And then Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Um, weather. Wait for the floor. Alright, let's put. Oh! No, I like this one though.
Ooh.
I don't think I can build them more inside, but let's just try. Okay, I think that's. Okay, let me try and do a. Copy. There we go. Oh, okay. Hmm. one. Let's copy. Stick it on the side. How do I rotate it all around? Na, 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 na. I just want to make it match the other side. This already looks cool. Let's put some vegetation. Okay, let's not have a red one. Let's have this one. Oh god, that's a tree. Oh god, that's also a tree. That's too big of a shrub. You're also big of a shrub. You're also big of a shrub. No, not that one, although that would be cool. That one? Does I need something about here? Yes, and then no, they're too big. Those flowers. And then I can stick the yellow ones, actually. The small yellow ones. And then stick these ones. Okay, let's fix that side. There you go. Lovely jubbly. I'm actually gonna save. Ready, save. Or it does need some like plants, like trees. I'd say, yeah, trees. Like in the corners, I'd say, like 1, 2, 3, and like eventually you can put pots and things like that. Right, let's stick a ride. So first of all, let's stick facilities. Let's start off with shops, toilets. Let's do toilets first. I'm gonna make this toilet a generic one. So stick a new toilet in here. Oh, it's that side, okay. So let's do one here. Let's do a bathroom building on this side. I am just gonna move it backwards though. Just so it's off path. And I am gonna also move you so that you are slightly off. No, Archie, you're gonna be good there. Okay. Okay, so next up, let's add other facilities such as ATMs. I literally just want a generic one. Where is it? Oh, is it this way? Oh. I'll stick it right next to the toilets. What other facilities is there? None. And then let's stick a first aid as well. I'm gonna stick it right here, yeah? Right next to the staff room. Beer and wine. You know, could always add like a mountain that way. But I'm worried about the water, so I'm gonna leave it. Because I like the way the water is already. Alright, so I think and how about in the middle of this? I'm gonna stick a ride. And a simple one. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just give it a quick open. Now people should be coming in. Yep. Because I got facilities. Guys, time to go home. I need to go to the toilet. Okay. I haven't got staff though. Huh. Oh, okay. Let me just fast forward to this. See if people are actually gonna go on this ride. Yup, because it's the only one. Okay, they won't. That takes up a lot of space though. Oh god. To be honest, I'm just planting everything. Stupid it looks. be honest, I don't actually care what's here. Advanced setting. Let's do it in the phone. Okay, but this is only my testing park, so, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but, like, I'm really exhausted now and I can't keep playing anymore. I'm literally so tired. So I'm gonna call it there at the end of this live. I basically call it a live stream. I just want to thank you guys for watching my live stream. And, yeah. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, but let's see. Alright, bye.